Hi, this is Mrs. Malling's origami class. We're going to do a crane. So I'm going to put my lucky cat away. And there's a piece of paper, white side. And to start off the crane, we are going to do the same beginning as we have been doing for the bookmark and some of the boxes. So first, we're going to fold it with the colored side up, bring the bottom corner on top, match the corners, fold that down and then slide. So we end up with a white triangle. Open it up, rotate it, bring this corner up there, hold it, slide. Okay. From here, we're going to flip this over, and now we're going to bring this up, match the two corners, so that we end up having a colored rectangle. Open it, rotate it 90 degrees, and do the same thing again. Match the corners. Hold that down once you've matched them, and now slide. Beautiful. So, same trick. Pick it up, put it in your hand, and look for the mountain. Now, you're going to grab the ridge that goes to the center of the edge. So, grab the ridge, grab it on the other side, walk towards the middle of it, and now gently push it to the center, and you'll see how it has this pinwheel effect. And get your fingers to butt against one another, like so. Now grab two on one side, grab two on the other side, and put it flat down with the closed end at the bottom. And you might have to just adjust the corners to match, and then press down on the edges. Okay, so now we have the smaller square. From here, we're going to do same thing as we did for the bookmark. So now you notice how all those things we've done earlier come in handy when we put a lot of the different steps into this one crane. Now we're going to do the same to this side. Top edge with the open flaps like a flower, rolls to the center to meet the other side, and slide. Now we're going to flip this over, and we're going to repeat the process again. So top with the open flaps gets folded to the center, top, fold it to the center as well. Okay, so you'll have this trapezium shape. From here, I need you to fold this triangle forward, flip the shape over, and fold the triangle the other way as well. So we folded the triangle backwards and forwards, and then we bring it back out. This triangle is important for your next step. You will have to hold your paper with the finger on that triangle for it to work. So what is it? We're going to rotate it 90 degrees, and we're going to open this up. I call this the big mouth, because it looks like a big mouth. And here you are. Put your finger on the triangle, and you will see an edge, a crease you've made. You will fold backwards on that crease. So you go back, and you think you're stuck, but all you need to do is run your finger on the edge of the paper. That helps with turning the paper the other way. You might have to straighten the corners out like I'm doing now, just pushing it a bit. but make sure you have your finger behind there like that. That just helps to get that big mouth shape. Now push these corners towards the edge, push that towards the edge, and slowly, bit of patience, you will have this, which is in the shape of a rhombus because all sides are equal. Now turn this over and we'll start all over again. So put your finger on the triangle to hold that down. And now we are going to open the big mouth. Here we are, big mouth. Again, use that edge back there and fold it along there. Run your finger on the edge. And now try and push those to the center. You might have to adjust this a little bit, like I am doing it now, and press down. Beautiful. So now you'll notice you have these two like legs here, and this one is closed up like a body. So what we're going to do next is we're going to try and make these bits here a bit thinner. So we're going to take one flap, only the top one, only the first one, and fold that edge to the center like you've been doing with the other places we've been making that step, like so. And we're going to repeat again to the other side. So this edge gets folded towards the center to meet the other one at a point down here, and just slide your hand on it so it will look like this. Now take the piece, flip it over, and we do the same thing again. This edge fold it towards the center, making sure it meets in a point here. And the more you practice this, the better your points will be. Repeat to this side as well, like so, and you'll have this interesting kite that looks like this. Now pick your paper off the table, and you will notice when you turn it around that you've got this inside in here, and you've got another inside in between the two papers. I want you to now try and put your fingers behind the first flaps, push these two inside it, and you're going to push them towards each other. So I'll do it again. There's your piece. Push your fingers underneath this flap and this finger underneath this flap. Now hold these top bits down while you're gently pushing the other two towards each other, and then hold them together. And now the back we do exactly the same, but it's a little bit easier to hold. So push those two together and you have something like this. Now hold this where the center is, about here, and lift one of the flaps out of the two up. It will not go any further, just as far as it goes, and then press down like so. Beautiful. Now turn it over and repeat the process. So we turn this up and press down. So you should have something that looks like this, and hold it in your hand like this. Hold it from the bottom. Now we have to do the folding with our fingers again. So Put your finger behind the first flap here, your other finger behind that flap here, and push that one inside so it stays there. It will get folded in half, and then slowly push those to the center and just hold it at the bottom there. That's it. You don't flatten all the way up. Now this one, we repeat the same process. Push that in the middle and then just grab those two edges and hold it like so. This is it. We now bring this out and you can feel the paper changing its line down here. Bring it out and try and fold it in half. So it might not have been all the way, but now you fold this in half and you decide how far you want this to be. I'm going to make it go out about this way, this direction, and here at the bottom with your other finger you're going to squish this down like so. Now we have to do the same to the other side, but it's easier if you turn it over, hold it from the bottom and gently pull this one out, and I'm going to make them the same. And see how this now has changed a bit? Flatten it like so, and all we have to do now is decide which one should be the head. Okay, so I'm going to choose this one. To make the head, you're going to fold this down, the tip of the triangle, how far you want to make the head. Just fold it down like this and press down on it. Now this is not the finished product, so you've made a crease. Okay, so you're happy with the head being placed there. Now you're going to have to pull it back up. Try and open that bit like so. Okay, and you're going to push that inside where you've just made that crease. So it will go inside like so, and then fold it back, and voila, you have the head. Looks like it's going down on both sides, and that's the crane. You can now do one last trick. Grab the wings and gently roll them. So you don't pull like this, but you roll them down, and you'll see how the body opens up. And that is your crane. Good luck!